Thanks for staying with us. Shop Maryland Tax-Free Week is quickly approaching when consumers can purchase clothes under $100 and be exempt from Maryland's 6% sales tax. Jim Miller, do you plan on enjoying any savings this week?
Well, I have 3 children in school, so absolutely. We've got a lot of school supplies to buy. We've got clothes to buy, all of the back-to-school stuff. So I think it's a great thing that we do in Maryland. Obviously sales taxes are different from state to state. Pennsylvania, I don't think you pay sales tax on clothes normally. In Maryland we do, but this week in Maryland, again, if it's under $100, we can get out of the sales tax. And apparently it's a big coup for the state as well. So I saw a post from some of our officials in the government saying, hey, go shop, go take advantage of this. Because they think that what they're going to lose in sales tax, they're going to make up for in total volume. Isn't that a good Republican way to think?
It is.
Yes.
I think it's a good American way to think. I don't know if it's one particular party. I don't think it filters down. It's a good way if you filter it down to everybody.
Trickle down.
Yeah, well, don't trickle down, it trickles up.
Well, Jim, I think you were saying during the break that Virginia might be at $1,000 limit,
Yes.
versus Maryland is only $100.
I heard on the news this week ago about shopping in Virginia. It's up to $1,000, and you could buy clothes and you could buy appliances with this as well. I'm thinking, Maryland's $100, so I don't know. I think it's only for 1 or 2 days in Virginia, and that's it.
Okay.
So in Maryland, I think it's any savings is good to get away from taxes. So like Jim, you has a couple kids to buy for. I have grandkids we'll go out and buy for. It's, not paying his taxes is pretty nice.
The other thing that we could do to be competitive is, and I'll bite my tongue on it, but roll back the sales tax to 5% where we used to be, because surrounding states are higher. So by us rolling it back just by 1 percentage point, yes, it would impact the state revenues, but I think we would supplement those revenues by bringing other people from other states across the border, because we back onto so many other states.
Right. Ron, what do you think about that? You think it should drop back to 5%?
No, keep it at 6%. Use the extra percent to build your roads, to build your bridges, to do some of your infrastructure, and use it wisely. Once you have something, I would never give it back. Everybody around this table is out there, is the consummate lobbyist for projects that's going on. Do this project, do that project, build a bridge across the Antietam Creek, build other bridges, build other roads, but don't pay for it. So that's what happens. Where's the money that we should be doing Interstate 81 north and south? I didn't realize it till yesterday. We were talking about that. I didn't realize the southbound hasn't been overlaid on 81.
Really?
No.
Okay.
I came down there last night. It wasn't overlaid. So maybe you don't have enough money to do that part.
I guess we'll find out. But as far as, the school issues, I wish the limit was a little bit higher, because, I know when my kids were in school, every year it seemed like we needed to buy a new calculator, and the latest and greatest calculator was going from $100 to $150 to $200, et cetera, et cetera. Well, it would be nice to know this in advance, which the schools, I think, are pretty good about that today. But at the same point, save a couple dollars here, a couple dollars there. It's $12, on a $200 calculator, but, $12 can, pick up something, a couple of tablets of paper or pens or papers or.
Well, do you need that now? Because now all the kids are getting iPads and they have calculators on them.
I have no idea. It was, 10 years ago when my son my 2 boys graduated high school. So we didn't have that luxury back then.
Don't forget your gas. Your cost of a gallon of gas is about $1.50, $2 a gallon cheaper. So what are we going to be doing with that money that we're saving? So we save, but we're not putting money where it should go to get some of those things done that we all think should be accomplished.
And Washington County has a lot of projects that needs to get started and get done.
So I read in the Herald Mail that one of the local managers of one of the retail outlets suggested that this back to school time is the second busiest time behind the Christmas holiday. So I mean, this is not a small volume of goods that we're talking about subject to this sales tax holiday. So I mean, clearly the economic benefit for the consumer is great, and hopefully the economic benefit for the business is good as well.
Well, the employer, there's a lot of the employees have to pull extra time to cover this whole 14th to the 20th.
Right.
So Yeah, so people are getting increased hours, means they're making more money, they're spending more money, vice versa. So it kind of, everything just falls in line. So I think we just keep it up. I think it's
Take us out, Ron.
Up next, our panel singles out this week's winners and losers. Stay tuned.